Those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Worst thing he could do. Got that nigga in the middle, huh?
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Play action. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, share screen's up.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple.
We just got to, it's right there as soon as you go to the party.
Love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup.
I sent you my, what you call Brooks.
That's what you're looking for defensively.
I text you my cash app.
Just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Are you about to take my money? You wanna have a side bet on that?
Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Who wants to have a side bet, bro?
Now a 7-0 game.
Look at where I gave that nigga the ball, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Like I said, Eddie defense real
the
good.
Detroit
I don't know,
offense
man.
ready to begin their drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the the gun. Gone. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that.
Let me tell you something, bro. That pass rush, bro, is getting home immediately. Alright, cool.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
And how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Herbert on first down now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
That's crazy, bro. You can't even sit in the pocket, bro. They blew that shit the fuck up.
Looking through
all
his
right.
progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated.
I like
all the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
To try again after the sack.
That's crazy, bro. Khalil Mack? That's who that is.
That time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. After one,
that's who that is. That's Khalil Mack. All right. All right. All right. So we Gucci. You take my son field goal. No.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And connecting here with DJ Shark. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Oh, wow, fellas.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, well, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Eddie fucking me up right now, boy.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly.
I got to make some adjustments. I'm glad it's just the second quarter. But that's my fault, bro. I gave him good field position twice. And both times I gave him good field position, he scored touchdowns. That's a good observation. Let's go make some adjustments and we'll get on the board.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's get back to the basics. Shit on them.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
These niggas here, bro.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. He's airing it out for Williams. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Nigga Eddie is fucking me up, bro.
Take possession of the football. And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early,
You can't do nothing about that pass rush, bro. I'm trying everything. Them niggas is coming, bro.
Leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Yeah,
14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Oh, wow.
Into the hands of Eckler.
I was there, too,
down
man.
right at the 20-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit.
That's crazy, Elliott.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete.
Crazy,
and the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go and incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the middle with Eckler. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Lions 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. The 30. 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got it to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st. But this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call. Pretty nifty spin move there early. That got him free for a second, but in the end, that's a net of 3 yards. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. Herbert.
You gotta pick that, big dog. That's crazy. That's a pick 6, bro.
Coming third down, a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
The throw there going to be incomplete.
Now, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. So following the failed try on 4th down, will change ends and change possession. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, man. Eddie's all right, man.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
Come on, my nigga.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him. Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Herbert off the play action.
Why won't you let me intercept the ball, bro?
It's incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Herbert back to the air.
Yes, sir. Good defense, fellas.
In there to drop it.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum.
I mean, every play that nigga gets in the fucking backfield, man, that is insane, bro. But that's my fault for using these guys.
A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Goff now to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Drop for a loss of 7.
That pass rush is tough, bro.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back.
Oh, yeah. He got me this game, man. I gave that nigga too many motherfucking plays in the beginning.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause.
And this motherfucking pass rush, bro. You see that shit? That's every play, bro. You understand? That's every play, bro. I should not have used these guys here, bro. When I tell you that these niggas is on your ass as soon as you come up out of that shit, every time, bro.
Goff now to throw. this one off to Swift.
Oh, he let the computer tackle me? What the fuck?
Tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Field goal kicking ass Eddie.
He'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle for the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that. And we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was
running back
for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the
running back,
mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
I mean, I believe. Look, listen. I should not have picked the Lions, bro. I should not have picked the Lions against that pass rush, bro. Yeah, man. That pass rush was OD. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Let me go get the Cowboys. And that hike smack every fucking play. Nigga, that last play right there, bro. I finally got some time to throw the fucking ball. Because he dropped everybody back. But the whole time, nigga, this motherfucker was back there, bro. I tried to run the middle. Stop. Why? Because the niggas ain't blocking shit. But that's just what the difference in the team. I didn't have nothing for that. But if I go get the Cowboys, motherfucker, I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. Bad. And I'm gonna tell her, yo, pay me my money back, nigga, after I beat the shit out of you, bro. If I beat you by 21, it's double. What's up? Where's my phone? Good game. He got me, man. Give me 5. Boy, I'm about to burn one and I'm ready. What's that nigga shit? These niggas, this Spanish, man, these niggas is crazy. Let me go live for a second.